Introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Roscoe from Ditch Outdoor Ministry.
Yeah. Hello there.
Hi, I'm Roscoe from Ditch.
Oh yeah. You know what I'd like to mention? I hate squirrels.
Look,
good.
we're not talking about squirrels.
Yeah.
You say I'm Roscoe from Ditch. Come on.
Roscoe Ministries. Line what? Look, I'm an actor, alright?
Oh, that's acting?
Yeah, well, you are horrible at your job. I need my lines, alright?
All right. Enough. Look, we're doing a commercial. You need to say, hello, my name is Roscoe.
Okay, who's Roscoe?
You
First of
are
all,
Roscoe.
Who's Roscoe?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's me.
He doesn't even know his name.
Yeah.
What an
Look,
idiot.
you know, I can't remember nothing.
I can't stinking believe it. Look at that. So that's a good one. Solid. And I dropped him.
7 days they complete construction and per pound got traced.
It's December 13th, the final day of late bow. I've been hunting for 2 weeks, trying to fill my doe tag, and I haven't seen a deer in 2 weeks, so it's not good. Tonight probably isn't going to be much different. To be honest with you, in the past, I've never had any luck on the final day. Nothing. Never seen a deer on the final day. So that's not real promising. I got some wind tonight at least, and it's a cool wind, so I don't know if that'll get them up. They like to travel into the wind, so they can smell what's ahead of them. So maybe they'll be coming. The wind's blowing this way, so maybe they'll come from that way. The last few times I've been out, it's been dead quiet. So at least it'll cover up some noise. I'll be able to move. I mean, it was so quiet you couldn't even hardly blink without them busting you. And I'm in that position where anything that comes into this area, I'm going to shoot it. I mean, I want to fill my doe tag. My family, we usually eat about 5 deer a year, and I've only got 2. So, yeah, I need a doe. So, we'll see what happens. This deer kind of snuck up on me. I turned my head and there he was. It was early in the day. It's awful small deer, but I thought, hey, it's the last day. I could pop this one, and then hopefully something will come in right at dark. But it's an awful small deer. But I remembered that I said that I'm basically going to shoot anything. So I thought about it a long time, and I ended up drawing on him. I knew it was a clean miss. I just kind of trotted away and stood there, no problem. Didn't really know what had happened. He ended up ducking me. You can see the arrow go right over his back. And then, sure enough, right at dark, what appeared to be a great big doe come wandering right in. Same spot. I ended up taking a 25-yard shot and spining him. Well, this guy came in right at last light. I couldn't tell it was a buck. All I did was see a big-bodied deer coming towards me. It was late, but hey, like I said, it's the last day. I was going to shoot anything unless it gave me a reason not to, and I just saw a big body. As you can see, antlers are kind of messed up. He's got this. That's not broke. That's so he's been hit or something has happened, and then it's a little thick here, and it's kind of a weird thing. So it's got a big body on him. It's not exact. I thought it was a huge doe. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but hey, it's meat in the freezer. So those
digital signs they have on the side of the road that usually say men working, caution, 1 mile ahead or something. This sign said, one small ask, wear a mask. Is that what they're asking, is one small ask? Wear a mask. It seems like it's wear a mask. Stand 6 feet, more than 6 feet apart. You can only have a certain amount of people in your home. No celebrating holidays. No travel. You can't eat in restaurants. The bars aren't open. You can't go anywhere and have a beer. You know, if you come in contact with somebody who tested positive, you can't go to work for 14 days. Now they're talking about a vaccine that's going to be mandatory. You have to take it. And it's, this vaccine is so awesome that they're trying to bribe us into taking it by saying, if you get the vaccine, we'll give you a stimulus check. Doesn't that sound great? So is that what they're asking us to do, is one small ask?
I think about those deer last night, you know, and that first one, you know, he was awful small. And boy, I'm glad I missed him. I wouldn't have been real happy about that because, you know, I looking at the footage, I think it was a button. And that wouldn't have been good. You know, but I was just, like I said, I've been almost 3 weeks without seeing a deer. It was the final day, needed meat. The second one that I ended up getting, when that came in, I was convinced it was a doe. You know, it was pretty dark. Of course, you know, it was too dark for camera, but it still was shooting light, you know, and how I gauge it on where I'm at, and I don't know if this is, you know, perfectly by the book or not, but like when my sights, those little green dots, when they stop lighting up, when they get to the point where I can't see them at all, they're not lighting at all, then it's time to quit. But those were still lit. I could see them. You know, obviously I made the shot. You know, so I took it. He was coming in from quite a ways. He was coming from straight ahead. That was the other thing that cracked me up. You know, in the beginning of that video, I talked about how the deer were going to be coming in from a certain direction. They like to travel into the wind, you know, so they can smell what's ahead of them. So maybe they'll be coming, the wind's blowing this way. So maybe they'll come from that way. Well, both of those came in from the opposite direction from what I thought they would, you know, which is typical, isn't it? But he come walking in, and I just saw a big body, and could not see the antlers at all. Of course, there's hardly any. If he had his ears up, it would have hit him. And I just saw a big body, you know, and he turned to the side, and I thought I saw that long, pointy nose of a doe, you know. The bucks tend to have a shorter nose. So I saw the long, pointy nose and everything, and I said, 100%, man, that is the biggest doe that's ever been on this property. And so that was the end of that, you know. And then come to find out, it was a buck, you know. So it's just, boy, I was wrong on just about everything last night. But hey, that's all right, man. This is how we learn, right? Through experience. It was a great year. It really was. I had a lot of days sitting in the stand, and I did not see anything. You know, and I'm not the only one. But you know, there are people that are privileged enough to go out hunting and they see 30 or 40 deer every night. You know, it might be 30 does, you know, and they're hunting in a great big field on a farm somewhere, you know, but still they're seeing deer. It's tough. It gets discouraging, you know, when you go out and you put all the effort in and you sit for hours. Of course, everybody's got life going on, you know. There's things to do at home, and here I am sitting in a tree stand for hours and not even seeing it. This last 2 weeks, I would go out, I never saw a squirrel or a blue jay. I mean, when I say I didn't see anything, I mean, I didn't see nothing.